Arturo Thunder Gatti.
Arturo Gatti is the most exciting fighter in all boxing. It's not even close.
Arturo Gatti. Oh, what a drama.
I'm going to take him somewhere he's never been.
Gotti's a vicious fighter. He goes in there to go to war. He's willing to die.
Look at Arturo firing that broken right hand.
A name that resonates with every boxing fan.
In one shot, the fight was over. A gentleman stood up right by our corner and said, "That kid is the most exciting TV fighter ever."
Can you believe Arturo
Gatti? Oh, what a drama.
That's who I am, you know, and I always say I'm an animal. Guys like me don't come around too often, you know. I'm different from a lot of guys.
A relentless fighter, a world champion in 2 weight classes, and one half of one of the most thrilling trilogies in boxing history. But behind the blood, sweat, and triumphs inside the ring lies a darker story outside of it, one marked by tragedy, controversy, and unanswered questions. On July 11, 2009, Arturo Gatti was found dead in a Brazilian resort. Official reports initially claimed suicide, but as the years passed, an independent investigation revealed chilling details that suggest a different story.
Did you have anything to do with the death of your husband?
No, I would never do anything to hurt my husband.
Did you hire anyone to kill your husband?
Of course not.
Born in Montreal, Quebec, Arturo Gatti began his boxing career late at 19 years old. After moving to Jersey City, he quickly made a name for himself, claiming the IBF Junior Lightweight title and later the WBC Super Lightweight Championship. His legendary trilogy against Mickey Ward solidified his place in boxing history.
Gatti to the body. Gatti with uppercut. Straight right hand. Oh, this is good stuff.
Inside the ring, Gatti was celebrated. Outside, his life was far more complex, particularly in the years leading up to his untimely death. The day Gatti was found dead in a condo in Brazil, he was on holiday with his wife, Amanda Rodriguez. Brazilian police initially arrested Rodriguez, suspecting her of murder, but later released her after an autopsy determined Gatti had committed suicide by hanging. But Gotti's family, friends, and longtime manager, Pat Lynch, refused to accept the official story. They believed something far more sinister had taken place that night. Lynch hired a team of independent experts led by criminal investigator Joseph M. Mora. Their conclusion? This was a homicide. Arturo Gatti was murdered. Key details from the investigation raised serious doubts about the suicide ruling. The purse strap Gatti allegedly used to hang himself was too short and too weak to support his weight. Moreover, there were blood-stained towels on the kitchen counter that Brazilian police never tested. The most damning evidence? A blunt force laceration in the back of Gatti's head. Forensic experts argued that this injury could not have been self-inflicted, suggesting that Gatti was first attacked and then strangled. The motive? Investigators pointed to money.
After my first pro fight, I got a $5,000 signing bonus, and I went shopping. It was like, wow. And they bought me a Jeep. It was the coolest thing that ever happened to me in my life. And it was great, you know, and I knew that was the way to go.
Gatti's estate was worth over $7 million and had been left to Rodriguez in his final will, something his family fiercely contested in court. Investigators speculated that Rodriguez orchestrated the murder to collect the inheritance. Despite the independent investigation's findings, Brazilian authorities reaffirmed the conclusion. Gatti's death was a suicide. A second autopsy in Quebec similarly found no clear evidence of foul play. However, doubts persist to this day.
Your own office said initially that it's very possible that Amanda waited until he was as drunk as possible, till he was in a weakened state, where she could have done this. That's from your own department.
Arturo Gatti's death may remain a mystery, but his legacy in the ring is undisputable. Inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame in 2012, Gatti's career was one of action, grit, and heart. Arturo Gatti lived his life in the spotlight, a warrior in the ring, but in death, he remains shrouded in shadows. The question now is, will we ever know what truly happened to Thunder?